Hey guys, it's me again, and I'm back with another video. And I just came home from Friday night at the New Horizons at the Arts Depot. Apologies if I do look tired, and yeah, I'm on my phone again. And yeah, we have to stay at home now from today and next week because a member of staff tested positive for the virus. So, yeah, and plus it's like 1 more week until half term anyway. So yeah, COVID. Lancashire to move to high alert level. The very high alert level measures include pub closures and bans on household mixing indoors in private gardens and most outdoor venues. However, gyms and leisure centres are not closed, unlike in Liverpool City, the other areas in Tier 3. People must not socialise with anybody they do not live with or have formed a support bubble with in any indoor setting or any other private garden, or at any private garden, or at most outdoor hospitality venues and ticketed events. People from different households can still meet in an outdoor public space such as a park or bench, countryside, a public garden or sports venue in groups of 6 or less. All pubs and bars must close unless they are serving substantial meals. Residents should avoid staying overnight in another part of the UK, and others should avoid staying overnight in the area. People should try to avoid travelling outside the very high alert area or enter the very high alert level area other than for essential journeys or to travel through as part of a longer journey. From Monday the 19th of October, so next week, at the time of filming this video, casinos, bingo halls, bookmakers, and betting shops and soft play areas must close and car boot sales will not be permitted. Gyms and leisure centres have also been forced to close. Tier 2 face travel measures from Saturday, so tomorrow. Half of England's population will now be living under high or very high alert restrictions. Northern Ireland pubs, restaurants and cafes will only be allowed to offer takeaway and delivery services for 4 weeks from 6 p.m. on Friday, so today. Tighter rules on face coverings have come into effect in Scotland, making them mandatory in workplace settings such as canteens. Keeping a certain distance away from other people to lessen the risk of passing on or getting the virus. May not meet in a group of more than 6 people, indoors or outdoors, unless you're in a larger household or support bubble. Pubs, bars, restaurants is closed by 10 p.m. Are not allowed to meet socially with people you do not live with indoors. Includes private homes as well as pubs or restaurants. People in support bubbles can go on meeting before. Childcare may also be provided. You can still meet family and friends indoors and groups up to 6. You are not allowed to meet socially with anybody who is not part of your household or support bubble indoors. You cannot meet in private or pub gardens, but can meet in parks, benches, countryside or forests, as long as you're not in a group of more than 6. Pubs and bars must close unless they are serving substantial meals. Alcohol can only be served as part of the meal. People are being advised not to travel into or out of Tier 3 areas other than for work, education, youth services, or because of caring responsibilities. Extra measures into these following discussions: casino, betting shops, and gaming arcades, fitness and dance studios, most adult sports facilities, and these including gyms. Lancashire enters Tier 3 from 1 minute past midnight on Saturday, so tomorrow, and will face these additional restrictions from next week, so from Monday the 19th of October. Casinos bingo halls, bookmakers, betting shops, soft play areas and arcades must close. Car boot sales are not allowed. The new restrictions have been introduced for 4 weeks to limit the spread of the virus. Close on Monday. Closures of the hospitality sector apart from deliveries and takeaways. Other fast food and takeaway premises to close at 11. Off licenses not to sell alcohol after 8. No organised sport or organised contact sport. No mass events involving more than 15 people. Close contact services to close. Mobile hairdressers to close. Gyms to remain open. Place of worship to remain open. New restrictions coming into place for weddings. 25 people for Monday. Face coverings will not be obligatory. Driving lessons will be allowed to continue. No mixing of households in private homes, except including those joining social bubbles. Gatherings, 6 people, no more than 2 households. Ban. Our schools will close for a 2-week extended break. Standard half-term break from 19th of October, so next week. On Friday the 16th of October, so today at the time of filming this video, pubs, bars and restaurants must close except for takeaways and deliveries, which must stop by 11 p.m. Support bubbles will be limited to a maximum of 10 people. The households are not allowed to stay overnight in someone else's home unless they are part of your bubble. Close contact services such as hairdressers and beauticians must close except for essential services. No indoor contact sport allowed unless at elite level. Gyms stay open for individual exercise only. No mass events of more than 15 people. Wedding ceremonies limited to 25 people from 19th October. Funerals limited to 25 people. Premises, the exception of hotel bars for residents, have to close indoors and outdoors, so takeaways are permitted. Cafes can stay open until 6 p.m. daily as long as they don't serve alcohol. People living in these areas have been told to avoid public transport unless absolutely necessary and not to leave their local areas if possible. Other measures include the closing of snooker halls, bowling alleys, casinos and bingo halls, the suspension of non-professional contact sport and indoor group exercise for adults. Most of Scotland pubs and restaurants can only open inside between 6am and 6pm daily until Sunday the 25th of October. They are not allowed to serve alcohol. They can only serve food and non-alcoholic drinks until 10pm. Residents can serve food after 6pm. Face coverings are compulsory in indoor communal settings from 6pm on Friday 16th October, so today. Yeah, I was right. They will be prevented from travelling to Wales. Pubs, cafes and restaurants will stop serving alcohol at 10. Pubs are required. They provide table service only. Off licenses below 10 hours are banned. So, yeah. Scotland people should keep 2 metres away from each other. Shops will introduce measures support 2 metre physical distancing like all most systems. You can't stay 2 metres away, so 1 metre plus. Guidance and protocol. People in your household, anyone in support bubble if you have one. Follow social distancing rules, avoid physical contact, not to be too close, not shout or sing too close. Those under very high COVID alert levels cannot mix with other households or support bubbles. Those in areas under high alert can mix with others outdoors only in groups of 6 or fewer. Then people for up to 6 people of any age can meet indoors and outdoors. People have been told not to visit other households. In public indoor spaces, 6 people from 2 households can meet. The same rule applies in outdoor spaces, including private gardens. Children aged 11 and under exempt. Those aged 12 to 18 are exempt. In Wales, it's now illegal for more than 6 people to meet indoors. Only people who do meet must be from an extended household. Social mixing is no longer allowed. 6 people from 2 households can meet in private gardens. Support bubble. Sex education, training, workplaces, children's play groups and clubs. Can go ahead. Wedding receptions are not permitted. and there's on the line for Monday the 19th of October. Bay restrictions people can go to pubs, restaurants, unless they separate. Outdoor team sport are exempt from the limit. Indoors can take place. They don't live for a support bubble with. Exception for professional sports are on the 10th of October. Indoor sport and organised contact sport are banned temporarily. Trained by themselves. Police can break up groups larger than 6. Members can be fined. Exclusive. People in each other's bubble can stay overnight in each other's homes. In the areas. You can bubble with one of your children today. Those are not allowed to leave the area. As you've seen, people living behind. New group. Social distancing. Ban on people travelling to Wales is coming into effect. Getting food, medical, or essential supplies for those in household to provide. And court children to play sport. On the 17th of October, some in London theatre area will not be allowed to visit each other indoors. Indoors in private space. You'd be breaking the law unless it's a support bubble. Only one adult. Still meet each other outside. People in your childcare bubble can continue to provide. And cannot stay in your house on Saturday, 19th of October. So tomorrow. Depends on the area you live. Guarantees. Pubs, bars, restaurants in Tier 1 area must close by 10. Private homes as well as pubs and restaurants. You can still meet friends and family outdoors, but only a group of up to 6 people. You're not allowed to meet socially with anyone who's not part of your household. Gaming arcades. Free. The 19th of October. Friday the 16th of October. Throughout the nation, face coverings are compulsory. Or banned. Have to end it soon. 10 PM curfew. Pubs, bars and restaurants. No mixing indoors not allowed. No mixing of households at all. Pubs and bars closed and travel outside the area is advised against. Exempt from the rule banning mixing of households. Including nannies are allowed to look after children. Always be the same households. Those living in Tier 2 areas can go to the gym, but only if it's possible to avoid mixing people outside their household. It is up to the authority. Reasons can go to a pub or restaurant, but only with their household or support bubble. Bubble. No, 6 people. Different households can go to an outdoor pub or restaurant. 3. Lots of snacks and only with their household or support bubble. 2 rules: you can socialise with a maximum of 5 other family members. Cannot meet up with anybody else you do not live with. People in Tier 2 areas. Been advised to reduce the number of journeys made. Avoid travelling up the area other than for things like work, education or youth services. Avoid staying overnight in another part of the UK. Avoid having anyone from outside your home. Schools and universities will remain open. Something the government has been adamant must remain. Pub gardens, parks, benches, pub gardens are friend. You are allowed to socialise there, but not with more than 6 people. Restrictive, you cannot socialise with anyone outside your bubble, your house. Hold. Windows are allowed to stay open. If you have a garden, you can use that. October, people suspect you're breaking rules can ask you to leave the premises. What they're doing, we're forcing the gathering. £2, maybe £1. travelling to work, very high level work. You should not meet people in their homes, student halls if you're not in your household. Reduce the number of journeys you make, avoid busy routes. Tier 2 and 3 area, you can stay in a hotel, but only for people in the support level. Rule of 6 applies, it depends when you live. On 6 PM on Friday, people will not be allowed to visit Wales. Tier system, pubs, bars, restaurants must close 10 PM, face coverings must be worn. Not live with unless they pass support level. The rule of 6 applies for socialising indoors. Pubs, bars are forced to close. Close, bars and allowed to be closed. Rather than the business. Serve alcohol. Snooker and pool halls, indoor bowling need to close. No outdoor live events. Must be returned to 2 meters of physical distancing. Household. People can meet outdoors in groups of up to 6, not including children under 12. No reasonable excuse such as work or education. Stop selling alcohol at 10 PM. Face coverings are mandatory. Cannot gather groups of more than 30 people. People in Wales, up to 6 people, children 11 not included. Sports on Friday. Pubs closed. Pubs and restaurants have to close for weeks, except for the takeaways and deliveries, while schools close on Monday for 2 weeks, one of which will cover the half-term Halloween break. And open from home unless unable to do so, and urged not to take unnecessary journeys. Hotel, 6 will apply, and the lockdown, not travel, okay. Avoid against any unnecessary travel. Pubs and restaurants closed. Must not mix indoors, must not mix indoors or in private gardens. Rule of 6 will apply. Saturday, people in the northwest country will be banned from socialising with anybody they do not live with. All pubs and bars must close unless they are serving substantial meals. Betting shops off play areas will close. Car boot shows will also be banned. Major retail schools and universities will remain open. Rule of 6, ban on most gatherings of more than 6 people, 10 PM curfew. Mixing households are not allowed. Closure, pubs, bars, betting shops, restaurants, pubs and food will be allowed to open. Socialising will be banned in all settings. So yeah, God, this video's going long, so I have to end it now. And I will update you on this as it happens, like, over the weekend and on Monday. So yeah, that's all I have to say. So bye, and stay safe, all my peeps and keeps, and all my princes and princesses. Bye and peace.